I'm excited to welcome on one of the top guys in 2022 and Max Allen, obviously the newest member, Sierra Cannon and Compton Magic. What's going on today, bro?
What's up? How you doing? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Well, first of all, you made the announcement, the big move now to Sierra Canyon. What went its decision?
Uh, I feel like it's just like a better opportunity for me. It's back on the national level, and I feel like I can compete with the best.
hmm
So I just like to move.
And let's kind of go through your high school career a little bit. I mean, you start off at Bishop Gorman, a school obviously out in Nevada that you guys had a Geico run, had a ton of Division One talent on there. What was it like your freshman year?
It was really cool. It was a great experience going to Geico. So it was a cool experience going against Geico, playing against all the top schools in the nation. So it was just a little different. But we went to Heritage because mom had a better job opportunity, and it
hmm
was a great school. Loved it and everything. But now it's like time to make a bigger move to a bigger national schedule to me. So I had to get back on there.
And when you talk about some of the guys on that Bishop Gorman team, and obviously Isaiah Cottrell, Will McClendon, Zion Collins, Noah Tates, I mean, the list goes on. What's your balance to some of those guys?
Oh, they're all great players. Fun to play with. All like to win. That's the best. I feel like their whole mentality. We all click because we all like to win, and we did anything to win.
And you make the move to Heritage Christian, which before you went there, obviously Sky blew up then. It was really just a big time team once all these pieces came together. You're playing on guys obviously like Sky, like KJ, like Luke. I mean, what's all those guys? What's your bond with those guys?
Playing with those guys, it was very fun. Very fun playing with them. Playing with Sky, one of the best guards. Then we have Justin, Roshan, and we have Kyle Freelo. All of them are great guys to play with. It was just a good team. They made me feel like I was part of the family. And the coaching staff was great. I loved them. They helped me improve my game a lot.
And when you talk about Sky, obviously he made the move now. He's transferring out as well. He is one of the top guards in 2022. How special is he?
Very special. The sky's the limit for that kid. The kid puts in the work and he just grinds. He deserves it.
hmm And on top of that, you talk about a guy like Justin that has some national notoriety to a degree. How good is he? What's the next level for him?
Oh, sky's the limit for him. He has the height. He has the playing style. He can shoot. He can do everything. He's athletic. I feel like he's gonna have a great senior year, and he's gonna do great in the future.
Now let's go kind of through the season for you. I mean, obviously you had a lot of ups and downs in the year. You obviously start off having to sit out a lot of games because of transfer stuff. Learning the team, kind of getting accustomed to the year from the start of the year, having to sit out. What'd you learn? What'd you work on?
So like during the sit out time, it was a little rough because like you always want to play the season opener and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't get to do that. So it was like the mindset coming into the season is I got to do my job and what's best for the team. Any way we can win, I got to help out.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is like getting better as a player, IQ wise and everything. That's what helped me this year because I feel like if I play my best game and help the team win, I did my job.
And when you look at what you were able to do once you guys came back, you guys won a lot of games. You had to play at an insane level, getting double doubles night in, night out. How fun was it once you were able to start playing again?
Oh, it was super fun getting back in there and just having fun playing with guys you like. It was just fun. And just pulling out double doubles are always great, but it's not always about that. I feel like there's other stuff that I contributed more, like charges, a lot diving on floors. I feel like that's what makes my game better.
And then obviously came, you guys were getting ready to go to the playoffs, and we know the game that happened with the ejection. What happened in that game? Just take us through the whole big storyline game there.
All right, so we came down to San Diego. It's a far drive
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So we get there. We're warming up and everything. I'm coming out. I'm thinking, oh, it's playoff time. This is a different mentality. We gotta come out and kill.
Mm-hmm.
Game starts going. I'm on. I'm feeling it. I'm doing good. During one of the quarters, I believe it was like second quarter, this guy's going down on a fast break, and they have like this little football player. He's a big guy. He's a really big guy, like 240, 250.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's on the fast break, about to go for a layup, and he just takes him out of air. And my friend, it was like one of the dirtiest things I ever seen playing basketball because he pretty much dipped his shoulder and ran through him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy flew about 15 feet to the wall, smacked the wall. I seen his shoulder get messed up, everything. And as a big, I gotta protect my point guard. I can't. That can't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did, I didn't know how strong I was, so I legit got a guy by his waist and threw him from baseline to half court. I didn't know how strong I was. So I think that's what got me ejected. And one of his teammates tried to tackle me, and again, I didn't know my strength, so I threw him into a wall. So it was just in the moment. I didn't throw a punch or anything, so I didn't think I should have been ejected. I feel like it should have been double text.
Mm-hmm.
But
And that's
if
something I
you
do
don't
want to
protect your
touch up on. I mean, you talk about defending your teammate. I know that's something today a lot of guys don't always want to do anymore. It's not to say it's necessarily soft anymore, but a lot of guys just don't play with that kind of emotion to have that pride of obviously wanting to protect your teammates. What comes with that?
you gotta be sometimes you gotta be smart, know when to do it and when not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in that time it was a special time to do it because my player kid really got seriously injured. I'm happy he didn't though.
Yeah.
So it's just knowing like what type of game it is and when to do it and when not to do it. I feel like.
And throughout the course of that game, was there any sense that it was starting to get really chippy? Did you kind of get a feeling that something could happen at some point, or just kind of come out of the blue?
It was just out of nowhere, to be honest. It was just came down. He was guarding me. It was like the 4 or 5 guy. He was guarding me, and I kept. I'm physical when I play, so I'm hitting him with my shoulder, backing him down. So I guess probably I don't know made him mad. I know he took my shoulder to his jaw.
Okay.
But I don't know if that made him mad or anything because everything I'm doing is clean. And he just did something. I feel like that was not basketball like. It was like a football move. Just dip your shoulder, run through a player. So I don't know. I say it was more out of nowhere.
And if you could go back to that moment, would you do it again?
I probably wouldn't do it again. I feel like I shouldn't have been ejected because I didn't throw any punches or anything. I pulled a player off my player. I didn't realize how strong I was. So I actually take that back. I'm happy I did that. I feel like it's on the refs because we try to get it revoked, like saying he didn't throw a punch or anything. What did he do wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing ejection worthy. I didn't throw any punches or anything. He pushed my player. I pulled him away, trying to break it up. And again, strength, didn't know.
And that's where the next part I want to touch up on is, I mean, that whole next little bit of time until the next game takes place. Obviously, we see fire ejections happen and whatnot, but this got a lot of national attention, especially the West Coast attention. And we see all the talks, all the trying to get you to play out there. What's the next few days like trying to get you to play, everything kind of on edge?
It's like you're on the back of your heels. You're praying that you can play. You're hoping because it's playoffs time. You're not trying to lose. You're trying to go as far as you can and win.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm over here praying every night, asking my mom, do you think I'm going to be good? Texting coach, is there anything we can do? Can we talk to the ref? Blah, blah, blah. Saying, like, what did I do wrong to get ejected? And CIF told us the ref will recall it, like, way after, like, 2 days later, saying it wasn't ejection worthy. I was able to play, but as a ref, you're not going to do that. You're not going to change your call, which is understandable.
So was there at any point that you kind of had a feeling that you might be able to go play that game?
The day before, they were giving me hope, saying like CIS about to talk to us, email us, everything. So I had a little hope. I was happy. Just kept praying. Not everything goes your way. So it was okay. It was a learning thing. I feel like learning. Other reason than that, it was a heartbreaking moment.
Mm-hmm. And as a team, I mean, as you said, this is playoff mode. Obviously, it's the best scenario is to have everyone there, not having all this drama stuff. As a team, though, how is the team trying to prepare, knowing you could play, you might not be able to play? How is coach handling this?
Coach, just another game. We gotta just play, which is understandable. Like we gotta play hard. Like we do every game. We gotta keep playing hard because everybody on the team, we all win together. Like we never had an individual win. I feel like as a team, we all won together. It was like we played hard. Everything. It sucked because we didn't get home court advantage as we should have because we were a higher seed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Going into St. Francis is crazy. Their student section. I'm on the bus outside since I couldn't go to the gym. I feel the whole floor shaking. It was like crazy in there. So it was just like that was about games of runs. Who had more runs? I feel like.
Mm-hmm. And would you say the other team's coach, and during the ejection, did he say anything to your coach or anyone on you or anyone else on the team?
No. So we didn't know the CIF rules. So we were still good. I went to the game for warm-ups. We didn't know. I couldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
We thought I could sit the bench, so we didn't know. No, that's our fault. We're not checking the rules or anything. My fault, coach's fault, my mom's fault, everybody's fault. So we didn't know. So their coach took a picture, tried to send it to CIF, but in the rules, I could come before the game. I just can't be at the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we were clear about that.
And that was another thing that obviously there was enough already attention in the game, and then we saw the tweet come out about that. And I mean, you guys are warming up. You're just dunking. You're having fun with the guys before anyone's even out the game yet. What was coming through? How'd you first find out about the tweet?
Coach pulled me aside, said, "We gotta get you out of here." I was like, "All right." We just went. And I went on Twitter on my phone and I seen it. I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." I just feel like as a coach, I wouldn't do that to a kid. I'll let the best play win. Like, if we won, I'm not gonna take that away.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we would have won, they're just trying to take that away. I feel like that's not right. I feel like if you're not dissing everything, I feel like you just let the kids play at that point. If we didn't know the rules, we're sorry. I understand it's playoffs time, but let kids be kids. Let them play it out.
Exactly. And in terms of the mission coach, in that game, did he happen to say anything after you were ejected to your coach or anyone else on the team about what happened there?
No, not anything. Not anything that I knew of.
Okay. And so all this comes into play, obviously. You guys obviously lose after that game. What's going through your mind as then obviously quarantine time hits and we know you make the move to Sierra Canyon. How do you kind of plan to transfer and how does this whole thing go down?
To be honest, it was just like a family decision. We thought it'd be a better fit. And quarantine came, kind of messed up everybody's AAU.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell you what was going to happen if I played AAU. So it was nothing really much to say about that.
Yeah. And so would you say it was more of a situation that you were just wanting to transfer, or was it more Sierra Canyon came into the picture? You knew that'd be a dream ideal fit for you, and you just knew that was the only way you're going to leave?
No, it was more of my idea. I wanted to go to Sierra Canyon. So I thought it would be a good fit for me.
And so, I mean, you're obviously joined now. Another big-time player is coming with you, and obviously Chance Westry now. Do you guys have any connection? Have you guys talked yet?
Oh yeah, we just talked today. We were just saying how we're ready to play with each other and stuff, get on the court, get to know each other.
And you have a few other guys obviously returning. Guys obviously like Amar Bailey, Bronny. I mean, a lot of different guys, obviously Shy, Harold. What's your bond with those guys and how excited you are for the next step?
It's cool because me and Mario about to play this year, but why not? But obviously I left for certain reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And so it would have been cool to play with him on Why Not too, since we're both on the same high school team. And we're still building a connection, all of us. We're just getting used to each other.
That's big time. And that is the other big move you have made now. You decided to obviously go, why not? Now you're obviously going to go to Compton Magic. Obviously an elite program with the Adidas circuit now. What's it going to be like if you guys get some games in now?
Oh, it's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be extremely fun playing with them. Playing with Dylan Andrews, Kajani, right, all of them, Issa, all of them, Malik, and Reese. Like they're all great D1 players, high major D1 players. So I get to learn from them, from the older ones, even from DA and Kajani. Learn from them, learn how they play. Tell me, they can teach me other things now. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. So it's gonna be cool.
That's big time. And that's what I want to wrap up now with is your recruitment process. You're a part of 2022, having getting some calls obviously from coaches, I can imagine. You have some offers as well. What's the recruiting looking like for you?
There's a few schools. Right now I have like SDSU, UPenn, Air Force, Washington State, and a few more calling. Those are just like some of the schools I like too right now.
And one of those you just listed, obviously San Diego State, somewhat close to you. What would it be like to be a part of a program that really shocked everyone last year?
That's a great program, great coaching staff, and I feel like you can develop a lot there as a player.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, and it's in the West Coast. I feel like West Coast is the best coast. So.
You got a long way away from obviously committing, going down that process, but when these visits are opening up, what's some of the schools you're planning probably taking visits to once you're able to?
To be honest, I don't know yet. It's still like in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still deciding with my mom and family. The other reason that I don't have no time really visiting a school right now, just focusing on what's coming up day by day.
And when that time does come, what's the biggest thing that you want to see from a college that's going to help them land you?
Seeing like as a player, can I develop in those 4 years and like where do I fit as a player? Like, am I gonna help the team in this reason, or am I gonna just be left alone or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I gonna be like one of your main priorities? I feel like as a player.
No doubt, man. My last one before I let you go. I mean, obviously, I can imagine you're probably going to spend the next 2 years at Sierra Canyon. That's the plans right now. But when you get away through high school, get through college pros, when you walk away from this game of basketball, what do you want your legacy to be when you step away from it?
I just want to be known in my community.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give back and everything for them. So I feel like without them, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I just feel like my legacy, I just want to be something bigger than basketball, I should say. I want to use basketball as a stepping stool to become bigger as a person, like as everything. I want to help communities. I want to help people. I want to travel the world, help other kids and stuff. And that would be a blessing to me.
That's huge, man. And Also, it's got a meme. You look good with the new haircut, man.
Thank you, man.
The quarantine haircut.
Regret it,
For real?
man. Yeah, bald. It took a while to get this.
hmm For sure, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on, my guy. I look forward to seeing what God's got next for you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. You know you're always welcome on, bro. God bless.
You too.